Hey, it's John at the Mythical Garden today with your pick a card or pick a deck for the next what's coming next in love or the next chapter in love. So this is pile one, pile two, pile three. Pause it, take a moment to breathe in, breathe out 3 times, and pick a pile. Alright, this is pile one. Let's see. What's coming next in love for those who pick pile one? What's coming next in love for those who pick pile one? Ooh, so we have the Ace of Wands. So Ace talks about a new beginning, but I feel like this is more passionate new beginning in love. So this is somebody who is gonna be very actively pursuing you. I'm getting like they're gonna show you more rather than tell you with this Ace of Wands. I mean, and they also want to show you a little other things too, because the Ace of Wands also talks about, you know, sexual intimacies. Let's see what else. We have strength here. So the strength, you see how in the background is like all chaos. Like you coming out of a place of chaos. You leaving behind the structures that once tore you down and um are now these structures are no longer holding you back. And you also have a lot of inner strength here. This person could also be like a Leo because we have the line here. But I feel like this is all stemming from Leo season. Like this is all coming from like you went through a massive uh upgrade during Leo season, especially with the Lion Gate portal. It's telling me that you're leaving behind old structures, old thought patterns, especially when it comes to love. Love and intimacy. I will keep getting the word intimacy. So love and intimacy. Let's see what else. So this person that's coming in could be King of Swords, somebody who's very intelligent, very smart. They like I said, don't really show emotion, so they're gonna show like through actions or the passions and stuff with this Ace of Wands here. But they also very much know what they want, what they don't want, and what to tolerate. So they know how to use the sword. They also are very honest and straightforward. I'm getting like Gemini vibes, right? So they probably might be a Gemini. Let's see what else. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like this next level, you don't have to worry about like hurt, pain, or betrayal. Like I feel like they're extremely loyal. Like I said, they know what they want and what they don't want. There's a lot of things that King of Swords tolerates and don't tolerate. Um, but betrayal and hurt is not one of them. So this is something that you're not gonna be engaging in this next chapter in love. So you have the Page of Swords. So all pages are messages, right? But this is Page of Swords is also very impulsive. So don't be impulsive in this in the beginning of love. Don't hop. Okay, I was gonna say don't hop on the dick too quick, right? Don't hop on the dick too quick because that's the impulse energy I'm getting when it comes to the sexual chemistry between you and this new person that's coming in. So don't be too impulsive to like ride that little cowboy, right? But also like start figuring out the ideas and that you want in a relationship with this Page of Cups, or Page of Swords, and figure out what you want, like what you will tolerate or don't tolerate. Change the idea of how you seen relationships in the past. Let's see what else. It's a moon here. So a lot of this is being hidden from you, like who this person is. You know, I'm only giving like a fraction or a glimpse of what it is. And we have the moon here. So we have a full moon coming up on the 7th to the 8th, depending on where you are in the world. But this full moon is gonna illuminate like all your strength, like how far you came from this and from like all this chaos, right? And it's also gonna um destroy your illusion, because if you see here, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. If you see him here, there's a black cat, but it looks like a jaguar in the water. So illusions are actually being shattered as well. Let's see what else is coming next for this collective and what comes next to love. Look. So now we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. So we have two aces now. Right? It talks about, let's talk some more about like physical beginnings, right? Uh, so there's also this person is probably gonna offer you a lot. Gonna want to offer you a lot of things, but let them. I almost feel like they are very calculated and want to take things slow, but they're gonna offer you like this love regardless, because you have the Ace of Pentacles here. They're gonna offer it to you, especially I'm also getting like they're abundantly well off, so that's why they will take like very calculated and take it slow, but eventually they will offer you this love, offer you this type of commitment that you want. Let's see what else. Look, soulmate energy. The Queen of Swords came out. When this comes out, when two like the kings and queens come out in the same suit, to me it gives queen soulmate vibes. Right, this is like your person, and the Queen of Swords, somebody who's she's also very highly intelligent, right? But she's also cutting through the bullshit. See how it came out from all on top of the Ten of Swords in reverse. You're not dealing with this no more. You're not dealing with whatever the pain, the betrayal, the infidelity, all the hate. You're not dealing with this. You're not dealing with this chaos here either. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who, like, she's not, she doesn't think, she doesn't move through impulse, right? Through emotional impulse. She's very, very steady and calm through her emotions. And if you could see them a little closer, see how her face is very stern? Yeah. So when this person comes in, you're gonna be like, I'm not gonna lead with my heart this time. I'm gonna lead with um logic because of how things were in the past. I want to pull from this deck. Let's see what else. Let's see what else you can tell me for part one. Yeah. So we have patience here. So just be patient with yourself. There's divine timing at play here. Uh, so you got a couple more, like, I'll say a couple more weeks of waiting. I feel like they're gonna come towards like before going into Libra season, which is also an air sign here. So probably like a week before, maybe a week or two before Libra season comes in, that they're gonna pop up and appear. Let's see what else. That's Mercury retrograde. Um, Even though it says Mercury retrograde, I don't feel like Mercury retrograde coming up. I think the next one's in November. However, what I'm getting here is like just be expressive, especially with your words. Don't sit there and assume or guess with this connection. Communication is very, very much key here, especially swords rule communication, right? Um, so it's given you guys need to communicate more. Just open your mouth, open your throat chakra. Let what's in your heart come out instead of just keep your mouth shut. Especially when it's connection, especially when you feel, because I feel like this person appreciates communication a lot. Let's see. Yeah. Look. Be truthful, because look, this person doesn't like liars. I was just getting that too. They don't like liars. So communication is key. So don't try to hide. Don't try to lie your way through. Like, be truthful. Be honest. I feel like that they appreciate that more. Don't, even if you feel like the truth is gonna um cause issues, just be honest. I don't feel like it's coming from this. I feel like it's coming from the Queen of Swords, which is you. Let's see what else. Yeah. So we have give it time. So look, we have patience and give it time. So everything's happening according to plan. So to just be truthful in what you want. Don't lie. Don't because I don't feel like they're gonna lie. I feel like they're gonna be very upfront and honest. Don't lie what you want. Don't lie what you've been through. At the same time, don't tell them everything you've been through up front because then you might scare them off a little bit. But give it time. Give it time. They're gonna show you who they really are and what they really want. Let's see. Yeah, look, we got this could be the one. Like this soulmate energy, this could be your one. This could be your very much person, your partner. Let's say finances and careers. Yes, like I said, they're very well off. So this they can also help you financially once you get with them. So like they might pay the debts off for you or they might get you a job where they at where it's more income and higher pay. And definitely there will open up a lot of avenues and opportunities for you because when you are connected with somebody, they can either help you financially or block you financially, just energetically wise, not like actually block you. Yeah, it's somebody who you attract, somebody who you're attracted because of probably through manifestation, especially with this full moon coming up, so you could manifest it to help accelerate a little bit. Be very, very specific. And look, we have honeymoon. Look, engagement. Like I said, this could be the one. So, with the engagement here, is very, very much giving commitment. Right? Giving commitment. Like, we're in this for real. And with the honeymoon here, that's also another sign of, like, hey, you guys gonna have a very smooth relationship. Very, very smooth. I wanna get some love languages from this deck to help you guys out, to figure out how they are for you and what they could do for you, how they love will show love to you. Because I feel like this person is more through actions than in that they are through words. Let's see. Let me get a few cards from here, please. For pile one. We have late night talks. They love to talk. So a lot of the time, a lot of you guys, heart to heart conversation, deep conversations are coming through the date night. Steven Shaw's, like I said, don't impulsivity. You want to jump on it, all right? But you know, sex is gonna be amazing. You guys are gonna have sex everywhere, everywhere, but mostly in the shower. Again, it's easier to clean up. And then we have a good listener. So they listen very well. And I feel like they also give very good advice. Very, very good advice. And the bottom deck we have forehead kisses. So they will love to give you forehead kisses um all the time. Especially when you guys are cuddling. That's what they offer, forehead kisses. But good listener, I feel like they are give very, very much good advice. Alright, that's what I have for you for pile one. Pile two, you're next. All right, pile two. This is your reading. Let's see what's coming next in love for pile two. So we have the Seven of Wands. This is tells me you guys are very, very guarded, especially around your heart. Like you guys are extremely guarded here. It's given like you guys are not letting nobody in. Like even people that you're interested in, you don't let them in. We have Ace of Wands here, right? This just tells me you guys are more promiscuous. Like you guys are given like it's given like sex without the emotional attachment, which also goes with the Seven of Wands, which is talks about uh being guarded around your heart, which is fine. Yo, girl, be a hoe. I approve. Have the whole face. I mean, we have the high priestess here, right? The high priestess is somebody who is very intuitive. They know how they feel, and this is also you guys know how to spot bullshit right away. This is probably why you're only just um interacting sexually, because you guys know it's bullshit. Like you just like, hey, I just want to get my nut off. Let's do it, right? Like, that's what it is. But it's coming to a point where you guys will start feeling this intuition, this pull to want a relationship, to want to be more open, especially around your heart. I'm giving like the heart chakra. It's like it's time, it's time. Let's go. Let's do the love. I mean, you have Eight of Pentacles. I feel like your first love is work. Cause look at or money, cause like Eight of Pentacles, this is the money bag. But you guys are also actively trying to do better, actively working on shadow work, working on, just letting people in. You might be starting off with family first, like certain family members in, and then eventually friends, and then eventually, people that you want to be in a committed relationship with. Let's see what else. Okay. So we have three cards. So we have the Eight of Swords. Some of you feel like you guys are just stuck in your ways. Like, yeah, I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck in my ways. Like, this is who I am. I'm not gonna open up. I don't open up easily. I'm very extremely guarded. That's just who I am. And then we have the Four of Swords. Even though you guys are, just, being a little promiscuous, hey girl. But what the Four of Swords is, like, you're taking a break from that. You're really trying to evaluate what do you really want with this Four of Swords here. And it's also going into, like, some type of healing. And look, the Two of Cups, like I said, you have that inkling, that nudge in your heart that you want in a relationship. And two, this is where you want. It's Two of Cups here. Let's get one more card, please. Here, look, the Nine of... Yes, the Nine of Wands, right? This is the wounded warrior, right? And you're actively working to fix those wounds. Like I said, the shadow work, you're actively healing these wounds so you could get this. And the fact that you really don't have any cups in here besides Two of Cups shows that you're very, very disconnected with your emotions, but you're learning how to connect with them because of your intuition. And look, we have the World. And on the bottom deck. And this is like just saying that you're ending a cycle, right? This is the cycle that you're ending, this being detached emotionally. Because you want that love. You want it. You want that feeling of being with somebody. So this is coming up as, you're ending that cycle and beginning a brand new cycle where you're being more into your feelings and more, feeling the love and just wanting a person, a commitment. Let's see here. Let's see. What else can you tell me about how to? Yeah. Mirror. We have mirror here. I feel like in your next chapter in love, you're gonna be meeting people that are a reflection of yourself. A reflection of like even when you actively moving away from this, moving away from just physical intimacy instead of having emotional intimacy, you're gonna see that a lot of people that you've been dealing with are very emotionally unavailable, just like yourself, and that's what's gonna force you to want to change. And here's the culprit. It's because you've been heartbroken before. So this is why you guard your heart a lot. So you've been heartbroken before, and this is what you're actually healing, right? I feel like the past love that broke your heart, you're still not over it. Whether it's been 4, 5, 7 years, but I'm getting, you guys are not over it. But it's healing up. It's healing up. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have the sword and the rose. It talks about clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Yes. So sword and rose is like what you. This is the realization with your intuition that you want this. You want the 2 cups. You want to be somebody. You're gonna start figuring out what you actually want in relationships. Because like I said here with the four of swords and the ace of wands is making you reflect on what you really want and be truthful with yourself. Your intuition is forcing you to be truthful in what you really want. And look, we have lightning, which is the sudden change, shock of news, uh, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Mostly transformation. You're transforming. You're working on healing this. You're transforming yourself into being more open, especially emotionally, so that this next love, when it comes in correct for you. Yeah, look, dragonfly in the bottom talks about change and heal. You're changing, you're healing. Let's see. What else? What else for power too? Yeah. So we have journey. So you guys have been on a journey. It's been a wild ride for y'all, especially when it comes in love. This is why you're emotionally detached or emotionally unavailable, especially when people show interest in you. But then again, these people that show interest in you are also emotionally unavailable. So that's why it's been working out for you for long. But now you're getting to a point where it's like, I want somebody. Look, matured, yeah. Mature woman. This is you guys. Even though it's an older woman, but it's given like you're mature enough to understand that, you know, you could heal from these heartbreaks, heal so that this 2 of Cups can come in. Let's see. Yeah. We have message of concern. Message of concern. I feel like with this 2 of Cups here with the intuition, you feel like this somebody who has been emotionally expressive, but I don't feel like they've been expressing their emotions to you, per se, but emotionally expressive. You know, they have good relationships. They're like very loving. I feel like they're gonna express their feelings to you in a way that it's gonna take you off guard. That's why we have the emotion, message of concern, because it's like really concerning. It's like, how did I not know this? Damn, hold on. Okay, so the card that went flying is false person. So be aware of people who that are, because you are changing, because you're trying to be more emotionally open for this next phase of love. Be aware that they are saying who they are, because a lot of them are saying the same thing you're saying to like. It's pretty much given like they just saying nothing so that they could get what they want. So be aware of that. A lot of people are not going to want the same interest as you. But yeah, look, there is a main man coming in, main male. There's somebody definitely coming in for you. Yeah, look, and they're gonna want to court you the correct way because it's courtship. So they're gonna want to date you the correct way, and they're gonna earn your trust because that's very very important. When I'm getting, they need to earn your trust, and once they earn your trust is when you're gonna start opening up to them. We have great fortune. Great fortune doesn't always necessarily need to be about money, but it's just like you're lucky. Like you have everything but this love, right? So you have a lot of good things coming towards you, especially when it comes to love. So this person could also be very well off, like great fortune. They could be very, very much well off. And look, yeah, main female, right? So this is you. you just being aware of false people, you just being aware of everything. Like I said, the high priestess, you're very intuitive. So you see all of this coming, but at the same time, you let negativity and the fear talk you out of it. But these two coming out together again also represent soulmate energy, right? So I'm gonna pull from the love language so that you can understand how they are coming in and how they're gonna treat you instead of just being, making them earn it a little bit. Well, I'm not saying don't let them earn it because they do have to earn it, but to give you a glimpse of how they're gonna treat you. Let's see what. Alright. So we have bonfires. So they might like camping. They might just like sitting by fires and stargates at night. I'm getting like them are most likely outdoorsy. So if you like outdoorsy, that's definitely up your alley. Yeah. They're gonna treat you right, spa day. They're gonna help you with self care. Like they're gonna like put. I want to say it. It sounds really bad the way I don't put it, but they're gonna put you in your feminine energy to make you feel more relaxed, to make you feel more open. Scavenger hunts. They're gonna like. It's given they're very adventurous. It's gonna give like they're gonna plan things for you. Like this is because scavenger hunt, you gotta plan stuff, right? You gotta put a lot of work into it, and that's what I feel like they're gonna do with this whole connection with you. But I feel like this mostly like they're gonna be very adventurous. Yeah, I'm gonna get two more cards. Yeah, look, taking care of you like a spa day, taking care of you, helping you heal. They're gonna like I keep getting back to like they're gonna help you rest in your feminine energy where you don't have to feel like you have to do everything on your own. Especially when you're sick as well, they will definitely take care of you when you're sick. And we have fireworks here. Um, I feel like when you guys meet, it's gonna be like this really a big spark and everything, like fireworks going off within your chest. But also they might love fireworks, so they might take you to places where it's always fireworks, like Disney. I know Disney does a lot of fireworks at night, or just like ugh, I'm also getting like Fourth of July vibes. So like you might have a great time around Fourth of July next year because I know it passed already, but definitely. So this is what I have for you, Paul. Too. Don't be so guarded. Like open up a little bit. Let this person come in. Tap into your emotions a little bit more, and you're gonna have like this greatest love. Right? I feel like it's gonna take time. It's given very much Knight of Pentacles, so it's very very slow moving, but they don't have a problem with that. So this is your reading, pile two. I'm gonna get to pile three next. All right, pile three. This is for you. If you choose pile three, this is your reading for what's coming next in love. Okay. Alright, so this next chapter in love is coming next for you guys. It's fast movement. Alright, we have the charity here. It's fast movement. Whoever's coming in for you, they are gonna like swoon you. They're gonna sweep you off your fleet, and they're gonna be very victorious in doing it. Right? I feel like they just have a game plan. Like, so you're not gonna be planning nothing. You're not gonna tell them how to treat you. Like they just have a game plan on how they want. They like it's given like very much what I want. I'll go for it type energy. So look, we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands is like a message. So they're very passionate, especially how they speak. Very adventurous. It's somebody who's very spontaneous. So like I said, they have a game plan how they're gonna treat you, how they're gonna plan dates. So it's very spontaneous. It's given like, oh, they're gonna text you like, hey, be ready by 8 p.m. Dress nice. I'm gonna come pick you up. We're going out to eat. Boom. They're not even gonna ask you. They're gonna like tell you, but not in like a very domineering, controlling way, but more in like in a way like they know what they want. They know how to court you. They're gonna do the proper steps. Ten of Cups. This is gonna be very emotionally fulfilling. This connection that's coming in. Also very happy. It's given like they want this happy life with you, right? Because look, they have family, they have kids. Like they really want this happy life. So it's given happy wife, happy life, right? Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is really good, right? Knight of Wands in reverse tells me they're not a player. They might. It's given like they give off player vibes because they just have that aura, that energy, that swag, but they are not players. They're not because Knight of Wands, upright is the player energy, but like they're not players with this in reverse. But they have just really good swag. They just and they dress really nice. I'm getting they also smell really good too. Let's see what else. Yeah, look, the Eight of Pentacles, the chair. Like I said, they have a game plan. They work really hard too, not just and like with their finances, but in relationships. They see relationships as a job, right? And they do everything 100%, especially at work and in relationships. So they put their all into relationships. Okay. So we have the Star card here. Uh, I'm getting like a wish upon a star. So it's like you two, both of y'all wish for each other, right? You guys wish for each other, and like it could have been like on a shooting star. You made a wish on a shooting star. It's just like looked up into the stars and made a wish. Like you guys are each other's wish fulfillment, and also like for some of you, he has really high hopes. Like I'm getting really high hopes. This is you, Queen of Swords. Whether male or female, doesn't matter who's watching this. Queen of Swords, somebody who's very, they know what they want. They don't go for bullshit, right? So like he might be explaining. Um, I'd say he'd make it easier for me, but just take it how the roles flip it if it resonates. But it's given he's gonna tell you like how he wants to spend his life with you because he already knows what he wants, and you're just like mm-hmm. You're not giving no emotions because Queen of Swords don't give really that much emotions. She's very logical. She's very intelligent, and she watches a lot to make sure like no bullshit, no hidden agendas are coming in. Because if not, she's gonna use her sword, right? But he's telling you like all he wants is life with you, the white picket fence, the children, the dog, the house, and everything, and you're just like mm-hmm. Because it's given. Is this too good to be true, right? Let me get one more card, please. So we have Temperance. This just gives me once upon a time he might have been a player, but he healed from that. He grew, he matured. Because Temperance talks about healing and he balanced what he wants out because look, this is we have the two of Pentacles on the bottom. It talks about juggling. He used to juggle women. He used to be that player, but I feel like he grew up, which is very rare. Which is very rare. A lot of people will stay stuck in this energy, but he grew up because I feel like his friends started getting married. He started being around more married people versus single people, and it put a lot of things into perspective. So he's not juggling things no more. The best he's probably juggling is a relationship that he wants and a job. Right? Let's see here. Alright. What else can you tell me for Apollo 3 when it comes to love? Yeah, look. We have passion. He's very passionate. You guys like each other equally. This chemistry, you guys will really get together very well. Like I said, it's very passionate. I'm getting steamy sex, so sex is gonna be good if that's something that you guys really care about. but the sex is really good. Is what I'm getting. They're very steamy, very very steamy. Listen, so we have the snake here. He's very smart, right? Because the snake here is clever, but also be very weird because since he's very very attractive, you can have all the women try to compete or like try to mess this up. But he's very very smart, but he picks it up. He's not oblivious. He's not one of these guys that's gonna weaponize his incompetence when it happens. But just know a lot of women are gonna compete with you, but you don't need to compete because you already won, right? I'm getting like chick gonna try to be like work wife, so the part with Key. He already knows what he wants, right? Like he already knows what he wants. He already knows he wants to give his heart to one person, and also talks about meeting the one. So he's ready to meet the one, which is you, which is very much you. And it's very funny because he might joke around, and be like, you're so serious, like, you're not that emotional, but he loves it like that. He loves it because he wants to baby you. He wants to baby you into being this emotional, feminine woman that you are. Let's see. Yeah. So we have both. Its progression is moving in, it's arriving very much soon, right? This energy is arriving very much soon. So we have golden mirror on the bottom. I'm not gonna lie, he probably doesn't gonna love bomb you, but it's not with ill intentions. He's gonna love bomb you with good intentions, right? And it's more so that he could get like a smile out of your face, um, so he could get you in this very relaxed, feminine energy where you're very loving. Like that's what this whole love bomb is coming into play. I don't get like it's very ill intent. Let's see what else here. What else can you tell me before pile 3? So we have moving. You guys are gonna want to move in together. I feel like this is gonna happen. Everything's gonna happen very, very fast. But it's gonna have. It's gonna feel fast to everybody else, but for you guys, it's gonna feel right. You guys are gonna be moving in together. Right, moving in together, being living with each other, is being taken care of. We got water sign here, so you might be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this might just happen around when Scorpio season's coming up, so in November. But it's definitely given like water sign. He's very very charismatic too, because water signs can be very charismatic. Let's see what else. So we have manifestations. Yes, goes with the wish of the star here. Like I said, wish upon a star. You guys manifest this. You guys manifest each other to come into your lives. It's not like I said. It's not going to be how you want it to be. Like meaning how he's going to enter. Uh, I'm I feel like he's not going to enter like an like white shine armor. He's gonna enter like, yeah, what's up, mommy? Like, how you doing? Like, really swag. Like, I keep getting like swag energy. Like, very charismatic, smooth talker too. And we also have fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it could be this is how water sign could be how he shows love, and fire sign give very much like charismatic. So he could be um just like Leo, like his sun could be a Leo or his moon, like it's but it's given like his action, so it could be his. It's very much how um his what is it sun sign is, right? I want to pull from here. Yeah, this is very spiritually aligned. Your spiritual court is bringing this in, making this happen. So it's giving very much divine timing. I feel like before he comes in, a lot of your past, the people from your past, especially exes, gonna come in and reconcile with you. They're gonna want to try to um get back with you. This is more so of a test than it is actually about getting back and working on things. So it's more of a test. And it's to see whether or not you're ready for this ultimate love, this extreme happiness, or if you want to continue the cycle of being with people who are not going to give you everything you want. Yeah. Like I said, pay attention to red flags. This goes with the reconciliation, not per se with this person overall, but with the reconciliation, be very aware of it, right? Be very, very aware. Because look, you're very gonna be very attractive during this time period with this um test coming in, with this next chapter of love coming in. You be magnetized. Like people are gonna be a magnet towards you. You're probably gonna get like random notifications, random uh friend requests, inboxes, DMs, and stuff like that. But also pay attention. Like if he does things that you don't like, speak up about it right away. So don't let it like linger too much, because then it could cause issues in a relationship. But also don't collect the red flags either. Like if it's too much for you, walk away, right? And also want to get like the love language, see how he's gonna take care of you, cater to you, or how he's gonna show up in ways that no other person has. Let's see. Oh, we got two at the same time. So we have new recipes. So you guys might cook together, go double dates. He might double date with his friends. You might double date with your friends. Something like you guys have been wanting to do for a very long time. But cooking also, cooking, I feel like cooking is one of his love languages. So you might be like the one that cooks a lot in a relationship and be the one that always wants to try new recipes. Good morning text. You're always gonna have a good morning text from him. I feel like you're gonna do the same thing, good morning, good night text, but you're always gonna hear from him. It's never gonna be like he's gonna go days without talking to you, but he might be like, "Good morning, beautiful. How you doing?" Like XYZ. I'm gonna be busy this day. He's gonna let you know his schedule for the day, so you don't worry or have concerns. Childhood activities. Like I said, it goes into with the he plans everything out, right? Like he has a lot of activities to do. So childhood activities, he's gonna do things that make you guys feel good, make you guys happy. I'm gonna get one more card, please. Bubble baths. You guys like take baths together, or he might run you your baths and do the self care. And right, do the self care, like bucket list. Like I said, he has a lot of activities, a lot of things he wants to do with you. Like you don't even have to plan anything. He's gonna be the one catering to you, planning like around everything around you, so that you feel comfortable and that you feel loved as well. So if any of these piles resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you next time.